Hi viewers, welcome to Kranti Computer Education in C programming language tutorial. In this session, we are going to discuss about the topic do while loop. I am Kranti, lecturer in computer science. Let's start the topic now. Before going to learn do while loop, you have to learn while loop. So in the previous video, we just explained while loop. I am providing the link in this video description. Just watch it before watching this. So let's start do while loop. The do while loop is similar to the while loop, but the only difference is that in a do while loop, the body of the loop is executed once without evaluation of a condition, because the test condition is tested at the end of the loop. See, in while loop, the test condition is placed at the starting of the loop. But whereas in do while loop, the test condition will be placed at the end of the loop. So in do while loop, the body of the loop should be executed first. Means the statements which are written inside the body, those statements will be executed first. After executing the body of the loop, the condition will be checked next. Means at the end of the loop, the condition is placed. That means what? After executing the statements, the condition is going to be checked. Means for the first time, the statements should be executed in do while loop. For the second time onwards, the body of the loop will be executed if the condition is true only, until the condition becomes false. So for the first time, the statements will be executed without involving the condition. But for the second time onwards, the loop body will be executed if the condition is true only. If the condition becomes false, the body of the loop will not be executed. Whenever the given condition becomes false, then the loop is terminated. So how many times the condition is true, those many times the body of the loop will be executed. At which stage the given condition is false, then the loop is stopped its execution. That means it is terminated. A do while loop is also referred as an exit controlled loop or post test loop, because the controlling condition is placed at the end of the loop. So the condition is checked after executing the body of the loop. See, while loop is called as entry controlled loop and pre-test loop. But here do while loop is called as exit controlled loop or post test loop. Why we are calling this loop as this? Means because the condition is written at the end of the loop. In do while, the condition is written at the end of the loop. So the condition is checked after executing the body of the loop. So first the execution of the loop happens. After that the condition is checking. Means at the end of the stage condition is going to be checked. That's why here the do while loop is called as exit controlled loop or post test loop. The statements within the do while loop are executed at least once, even if the condition is false. So if you mention a false condition, then also the statements which are written inside the do while loop are executed for the first time, because after executing the condition will be checked. So without involving the condition, for the first time the statements will be executed. Whatever it is, if the condition is true or false, for the first time the statements which are written inside the do while loop, that should be executed once. Do and while are the keywords used to create do while loop. Do keyword is placed at the beginning of the loop and while keyword is placed along with a condition at the end of the loop. So here to create a do while loop, we need to write two keywords. Those two keywords are, one is do keyword, one is while keyword. Do keyword is written at the beginning of the loop and while keyword is written at the end of the loop. After writing the while keyword, we have to provide a condition after the while. So this is the structure. This is the structure we have to follow. This is the rule. And next here there is a note. The test condition is enclosed in parenthesis and is followed by a semicolon, which is compulsory. See, at the end of the loop, we have to provide while keyword along with a condition. That test condition should be written inside parenthesis symbols, and after writing the condition, we need to write a semicolon. Here, this symbol is called as semicolon. This is the symbol. That symbol is called as a semicolon. That symbol has to placed after writing the condition, that is compulsory. Okay, so this is the note we have to remember while writing the while loop, while writing the do while loop in our program. Next we will see the syntax for do while loop. Let's see the syntax now. Initialization, do keyword, opening of do while loop, some statements, incrementation or decrementation means updation part, and then if there are any statements, then we can write some statements, and then closing of the loop, and then we have to write while keyword and the condition. See, observe here, at the beginning do keyword we have written, at the ending while keyword we have written along with a condition, and after writing the condition semicolon we have written here. So this is the syntax we must follow while we are writing the do while loop. So this is the syntax. Next we will see the flow chart for the do while loop. This is the flow chart for the do while loop. Let's see how the execution process will be done in do while loop. See here, the control comes to the loop first. Initialization will be done. After initialization, the control comes here. Here is a statement do, and then loop starts here, and then control enters into loop. Here some statements are there. These statements are executed. So these statements are treated as body of the loop. This body of the loop is executed first, and then after execution it goes for while condition. After execution it goes for while condition. So here after executing these statements, the condition is going to be checked here. Means after executing the body of the loop, the control comes to condition. If the condition will be checked here. If the condition is true, then again it is going to execute the body of the loop. How many times the condition is true? How many times the condition is true? Those many times the body of the loop will be executed. Whenever the condition becomes false, then the loop execution stops there. So this is the working nature of do while loop with the help of flowchart and syntax. So as long as the condition is true, then the body of the loop will be executed. Whenever the condition becomes false, the loop execution stops there. But here we have to remember one thing: without prior to the condition, without involving the condition, the body of the loop, the statements which are inside the loop will be executed once, means for the first time they will be executed. That is the point we have to remember in do while. Next we will see one example program, one demo program on do while loop. So now we are going to write a C program to print 1 to 5 numbers using do while loop. Let's write the program now. Hash include stdio.h, int main function opening here, int I equals to 1. Here int is the data type, I is the variable, and that I variable is assigned with the value 1. Next do keyword, opening brace, printf statement, and then increment statement, and then closing brace, and while keyword and a condition is there, and then return statement, return 0, and main function closing here. So this is the program we just written to print 1 to 5 numbers by using do while loop. If you run this program, we will get output like this. I already run this program on C compiler. I am going to share with you the output for this program. This is the output for this program which I got on C compiler. See here our value is 1, which is initialized to which is assigned to the variable I. Here our variable is I and that is initialized with the value 1. Next do keyword. Here there is no condition, do keyword. For the first time do statements, loop statements will be executed. Means printf %d is the format specifier for integer. /n is nothing but it is used to provide the next line in the output on the screen. It is used to move to the next line. Here I variable we are printing, so I value will be printed on the screen. What is the I value here? Here the value of I is 1, so 1 is printed. After printing the I value will be incremented. I value will be incremented means what? I value, now I value becomes 2. Previously I value is 1, but now the I value becomes 2 here. So after incrementing, the control goes to condition while I less than or equals to 5, means 2 less than or equals to 5, 2 less than 5, the condition is true. That's why the control goes to inside the body. In the body printf, so I value will be printed. What is the I value? 2. Now 2 will be printed and the next statement is increment statement. Now the value I value will become 3 now. Next the control comes to condition I less than or equals to 5. Now 3 less than or equals to 5, the condition is true. Next it is going to execute the loop. There is printf statement, it is used to print the value of I. Now the value of I is 3 now. 3 is printed on the screen. Next I value will be incremented. I value becomes 4 now. So the 4 is stored in the variable I. Next I value is printed. Next I value is printed, the 4 is printed on the screen and then next increment operation. So now I value becomes 5. Next it goes for the condition I less than or equals to 5. So 5 less than or equals to 5, 5 equals to 5, so condition is true. So the loop will be executed again. The statement is printf, it is going to print the value of I. The value of I is 5 here, so 5 is printed on the screen and then next increment operator is there. So the increment operation will be done. So now I value becomes 6 here. Next it goes for condition 6 I less than or equals to 5. Now 6 less than or equals to 5, so the condition is false now. Condition becomes false now, so the control doesn't enter inside the loop, the control comes out of the loop. There is return statement, so the program is ended now. So this is the logic behind the do while loop to print 1 to 5 numbers. So this is the program to demo on while loop to print 1 to 5 numbers on the screen. I hope you understand about the topic do while loop. Please subscribe this channel for more computer science subject videos. I am providing the links of videos about another C language topics. If you want to watch, you can use those links. Thank you guys. Thank you.